This is Grant Putnam Landscape Associates. I'm at Jennifer Basch's house on Smith Ridge Road in Canaan. So just being the same page, my understanding is that the property ends at the rock, at the boulder here, and all this on this side of the property would be on this side of the driveway going through here would be your lawn. Okay, and then obviously everything around the house as well. So I guess I would need to know where the property line is so I could quote out the area of the lawn to be fertilized correct. Okay. You have some. Number one, your lawn has a lot of different weed issues. It looks like the pre-emergent application, the first part of the spring, wasn't done correctly. In general, obviously, it just you need to get someone who really knows what they're doing in here. That's probably one of our specialties, again, is knowing all the different types of weeds and how to properly get the lawn looking good and get rid of all these weeds. So there's a major weed issue. You're using mulch called sweet peat. Sweet peat gives you about twice as many weeds as regular mulch because it's made out of decomposed horse manure. So going forward, if I was you, I would end up using regular mulch. It'll be cheaper and you'll end up spending a lot less money pulling weeds. Okay. In your lawn, something else to note is you get something called nutsedge, which is this type of weed that grows twice as fast as the lawn. All right, and that you have to use something called Echelon. It's a granular application in May to try to prevent that going forward next year. Okay. In here, you probably have some sort of insect issue. I'm not sure if you've got irrigation in the center circle of your driveway. Potentially you don't, so I have to ask you that as well. Do you have irrigation in the center circle? Okay. Well, maybe one reason why the lawn is a little more beat up than the rest of the lawn. These are all spirea. These are all different types of perennials. Annabelle hydrangea, snow fountain weeping cherry, pendula weeping cherry. I'm just looking at the health. This one does not look like a peach borers insect yet, but you need to treat this the same time you treat the boxwoods in the spring to prevent that insect. You've got Japanese beetles eating the leaves, which is very difficult to control. Okay. American boxwood, which need to be treated in the spring for leaf miner. Dwarf boxwood in the front. Azaleas. The deer are eating your holly. Now this tree, the pendula weeping cherry, you'll notice has this goo that's coming out of the tree. That's a result from the insects actually eating the inside of your tree out, and it will slowly kill the tree. You don't know how much damage is already done. You can see the bark's already peeling off in the back, but you see these holes? So you could try to treat this tree, which you got to do anyways. You're going to treat the other one, but just be aware that you could treat it and it still might die because the damage might already be done. So just something to be aware about. Okay. Two gorgeous Japanese maples here and here. Gorgeous. Really, really valuable trees. Great condition. In the future, from a landscape design perspective, to kind of increase the curb appeal, I would consider reworking some of the landscaping here in the front. Okay, you could probably spend $7,000 to $10,000 and make it really, really, really nice. But you've got some really good starting points. I mean, you've got the two Japanese maples. The boxwoods are in good condition, but I think you could make it look a lot better with a little bit of an investment if you decided you want to go down that road. This tree is a bloodgood maple, this one, and it's about half dead, so that you might have a disease on that, and again, just something to be aware about. You know that could die in the future. Okay, these are all spirea.